Pisces, song that's playing for you is move around. Alright? So you may be moving some shit around, or some shit may be moving around, or you're trying to move around, or somebody's moving around with you, or you're moving around, physically or third dimensionally. You can't stop. You think one way, then the next minute you think another way, then the next minute your mind here. You all over the place. You unbalanced. Or someone outside of you is unbalanced in regards to you. Something you invested in was not a good long-term investment. Or someone invested in the spit. Or it's like someone tried to get you to invest in something that wasn't a good long-term investment. Now you're moving around. That shit came out. 10 of coins in reverse is the first card out for you, Pisces. Something you invested in was not a good investment. Now you may be moving around. Whether you're moving around third dimensionally, you bouncing from location to location, or it's just some shit is moving now. Some shit, pieces on the board are being shifted, and you can't express your mind a certain type of way because you're in conflict regarding something you invested in that only brought you lack for a long time. Yeah, again, and you may be seen in regard. It's like you're infamous. Instead of being famous, you may be infamous for whatever you invested in. Because it's like this passion you thought would bring you the 10 of coins upright. So if it's upright, it's like you're seen in high regard, and whatever you invested in is gonna go the mile in some way, shape, or form. But it's reverse. So you're seen in some way, shape, or form for whatever passion you invested in that you thought would get you longevity. It only brought you unbalanced, and you fell in love, but you fell in love with this idea. You fell in love with this person. You fell in love with this job, this business endeavor, whatever it was. You expressed something, and that it got you the opposite of what you wanted. It's like it got you what you wanted, but not how you wanted it. And now you may be in a space where you can't sleep. You can't stop thinking about whatever you invested in. Ace of coins in reverse. We're not making love no more. Come on now. I told you, you did something that put you in a certain type of light you can't get out of. Again, now those you love may not be around you no more. You can't develop. You feel like you can't think in this space. You trying to come up with an idea on how you can change your position, or someone just no longer investing their mind or mentality in the space with you. Someone once upon a time was nurturing the idea of a space, of sharing a space with Pisces, but no longer. 3 of coins in reverse, because of this, like because of what you invested in, you put someone in the space to not be able to think in the space with you no more. Someone ain't planning with you no more because of something you did. Ace of coins. You thought this was a good idea, so you expressed it. And that made you lose the rest of your ideas. That made you lose the ability to build further mentalities and or ideas. 10 of coins in reverse. You stuck with this for a while. You may be real emotional right now, Pisces. Y'all don't even talk no more. You may not want something to change, but I mean, goddamn, Pisces. Goddamn. Yeah, look, 2 of cups. You emotionally invested in something that got you what you wanted, but not what you wanted. It's like you got exactly what you wanted, but it's not what you wanted. It's like, if it's you versus someone outside of you is stable, or it's like someone's stable. It can no longer develop ideas in a space with Pisces because of something you invested in that you are now seen and or known for in some way, shape, or form. That's putting you in because it's like you did something when you were wounded emotionally that you are now stuck with. Now someone outside of you who is mentally or third dimensionally stable is no longer investing. 3, 4, someone's no longer investing in a space with you. Or it's like how someone was investing in a space with you. It's like someone was manipulating you almost. It's like someone had their mind together. Someone was stable, but they were projecting to you otherwise. They were telling you otherwise in order to get you to do something. You did something, and now that puts you in a light that you don't want to be seen in. And now whoever played you no longer makes love to you no more. They no longer invest in you no more. They no longer give to you anymore. So if you were, it's like you got used by somebody. And now that you're unbalanced, it's like that person's no longer investing in you. They're no longer working on that space with you. You're no longer working on what you want to work on. You may not be able to work, period, right now. Look, because it's some heartbreak. Again, you may be stuck being seen in a certain type of light. You got what you wanted, but it's not what you wanted. Someone wanted it for you, though. It's like someone plotted on you. They were projecting themselves one way. They were showing you one way. They knew what they were doing because they had their mind together. They had their money together, or they were just solid in general. They were stable. But how the ideas and the mentalities, the directions they gave you, it was like it was in their best interest, not yours. Now that you're left out, now that you're heartbroken, now that someone's no longer working on something with you, it's like now you feel it. After the fact, though. But not only do you feel it, you stuck with it. Came out in reverse. Again, something you invested in. Whether if it's you versus someone outside of you, it's like someone outside of you was playing on you. They knew what they were doing too when they did it. But they got you to invest in something that you shouldn't have worked on. It's like they brought you a bad idea. They were thinking about it. They brought you a plan. They brought you a blueprint and everything. They knew what they were doing, but they brought you otherwise. They painted a pretty picture, and you bit the bait in some way, shape, or form. Now you're seen for whatever this action is, whatever this investment is. It's like you're known for it instead of the person that came up with the idea. You feel me? Put your foot in the shoe that fit. Look what's poking out. Something you invested in brought you pain. It's on this playing for you. I'm gonna fuck with you. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you.